Close your eyes to receive the sounds of the fairies.
Thank you so much for that, and I'm sure that everybody watching this video has learned something important from that. And if you don't know what that was fairy light language, a way obviously to communicate with the fairies. Now I'm sure before watching this video many of you at home would have thought that a fairy was some kind of mystical, made up, imagined entity, quite like a flat earther's brain, but you would be wrong. No, we've done that bit, mate. Pack it in. No, furries are actually real, and if you really push yourself to be gullible enough, you can believe there are people out there who actually track them down at their homes.
So I'm in a local woods and I've just found this magical fairy door with beautiful ivy all around it, and there's even a little window here with a little shutter on it, and it's a magical fairy home. And when you go out into nature, you'll find them everywhere if you just look with your heart and your eyes.
Or just your eyes, really. I'd stick to that. And I don't mean to mock. In fact, just to balance things out, I'd like to say that we're obviously dealing here with a being of great honour, empathy, tolerance and intelligence. And you can tell that by the patient way it's putting up with that woman sat next to it. Anyway, while some people are trying to make friends with tree trunks, other people are psychically connecting with the fairies themselves.
I psychically connected to a fairy and they gave me this message. They test humans by tickling them. People who scratch, swat, or rub away every single little sensation that they feel are dangerous to small creatures and are disrespectful to fairies.
So I've learned 3 things from that. I've learned that whenever you feel some kind of itch, you are being tickled by a fairy. I've learned that fairies tickle me in some pretty inappropriate places. And number 3, I've learned that if you scratch that itch, you are likely to harm a fairy. But not everybody believes that fairies are this innocent creature that this man is portraying them out to be. Let me introduce my new favourite person on the internet ever.
Y'all are gonna learn. Y'all are gonna learn, y'all are gonna learn, y'all are gonna learn to stop taking advice about magical practices from every Tom, Dick, Harry, Samantha, Jane, and Jamie.
I don't know what it is. Whenever she speaks, I really just want to listen. She's brilliant. Now, before she says the next bit, I've got to let you know that another name people are using on TikTok for furries is the Fae. I don't know where that come from, but it's used a lot and it's interchangeable with fairy.
You do not want to summon the Fae until you know who and what the fuck you are dealing with. They will beat your ass. They will fuck you up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, I will not. And the furries definitely are mischievous. In fact, the more I go on this learning journey, the more I'm finding out just how mischievous they can be.
So I definitely have a fae in my home.
Now, this story begins like one of those old children's TV educational programs, you know, the type I mean, where maybe they'll teach you how to count to 4 or, you know, get you to memorize the first few letters of the alphabet. The kind of thing that a flat earther in his 50s would still be watching.
Can you see all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I'm not sure, unless things have changed drastically since I was a child, I'm not sure perhaps the language is appropriate for that level of programming.
1, 2. The third one that I found after I yelled, getting my shit back, or I'm gonna get you out this house. And a 4th one.
Still educational though. The problem will come when she gets to number 6 and the people who believe in fairies run out of digits on the hands to keep up. But this lady here, she's got a problem because the fairies or the fae have been stealing whatever those things in her hand were. But she was told by one of the commenters in her video exactly how to sort it out.
I had a commenter on here, a friend of mine, tell me to yell through my home saying, you can be here. If you're here to joke around, that's fine. But if you continue to take my shit, I'm going to go get some shit and I'm going to get you out of my house. And they've all shown up within 48 hours.
So there we go. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if you have got furries that are causing trouble in your house and taking your things, you can go and get some shit and get them out the house. Apparently.
I want to tell you a secret. So I'm in my backyard in Mount Shasta, and behind me is this pond and this rock wall. And the secret is that there is a family of fairies that live in the wall.
A family of fairies living in his wall, in his garden. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical, so what evidence has he got?
I saw this one of the fairies, and she was very tall.
So, obviously not a fairy then.
And she asked me whether her and her family could come with me on my trip to Ireland and Scotland, which is coming up. So I said yes, of course, and then I closed my eyes and I saw that they were packing their bags, getting ready to go, and I just thought that was so cute, and I really appreciated that they asked me and that they're coming and they're being supportive. I'm so grateful.
I would pay to be at that airport and see the fallout when he turns up with a fully grown family and tries to take them on holiday after not buying them a plane ticket. I think that would be the highlight of my year. But for now, let's hear from a fairy themselves.
I exist not that far off from where you do. I am inhabiting a space in the 5th dimension. Some may call me fairy. Oh, you have no idea the delight that is ahead for you. Oh.
Now, last week I did tell you that if I got 10 subscribers off the back of my video, I will go out and I will kick down the snowman that my next door neighbour's children had built, and you can consider that absolutely mission accomplished. This week, if I get 10 subscribers off this video, when my wife lets me out the house again, I'm going to buy a whole host of colouring books, and I'm going to colour every image on every single page. I'm going to wrap them up, and they will be the only presents I give the children in my family this Christmas. So a lot of incentive there to hit that button. Anyway, are people who believe in fairies the most stupid people on the internet? I don't think so. I think they've got a rival.
This is a Dragon Lake language activation to help you remember who you are. Atai aka ayataya nea o.
Yeah, you see, the thing about believing in furries is at least you can say to a disbeliever, they're just too small for you to see, that's why you haven't seen one yet. But when you believe in dragons, you don't have that excuse. Those things are massive. In fact, I think if I ever come face to face with a dragon, the only words I'd be able to muster would be,
oh, shit.
Exactly. I would be petrified.
You are a dragon master and keeper of the codes. What does this mean?
Yeah, seriously. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
A dragon master means that I've worked with dragons for many lifetimes, in past lifetimes, and that I've come to master the energy of working with them and being able to summons them, command them, bring forth their energy, and bring forth their magic into the physical realm.
It's a magnificent imagination, isn't it? Now, we have seen this lady before, so I'll not play too much of this clip, but just a reminder that this lady works with dragons, she has access to their powers and their magic, and she uses it for exactly the same reason we would all use such destructive power: to find a parking space.
They help me with my business decisions. If I need some extra help around business, they help me with my relationships. If I need a parking spot, they have that highest perspective. So I'll send out an air dragon, you know, to have a look around and tell me where I can go, to come back and give me the information about where I can go to find a park.
Now, of course, just like furries, there is a language for dragons called Dragon Light Language, and we see an example of it here. And this dragon is actually auditioning for the dragon part of Blofeld in the Dragon James Bond, and you can see here him stroking his imaginary dragon cat. Good luck with the audition, mate. I am rooting for you. Now, we're nearly at the end of the video. We've just got a couple of important messages. One from this lady.
The dragons have a message for you.
Yep, that was a very important message. Thank you so much for that. Here's another one.
Anytime you want people or animals to understand your pure intentions, the pink dragons can come and help make that happen so that you won't be misunderstood.
It's like watching Jack Honori on hallucinogenics. I don't know what any of that was supposed to mean, but what we all want to know is how can we possibly see a dragon? Let's find out.
Have you ever seen a dragon? How do you see dragons? How can I see a dragon? For me, when I see dragons, other than occasionally fleeting out the corner of my human eye, it's mostly in my mind's eye, or what some people call your third eye.
Or what most people call imagination.
So when you're thinking about dragons, the key is trusting the visions that you get. When you have a vision in your mind of a dragon, know that that is a dragon showing itself to you.
And there we go. It's as simple as that. That is the standard of evidence that these people will accept. Whenever you are just thinking of a dragon, just know, fact, that is actually a real dragon that you're thinking of. It's beautiful, isn't it? But that is not the most bizarre tale this lady has told.
So I had to tell you about this necklace that I'm wearing. I bought it when I was at a retreat center in the Santa Cruz Mountains, 1440.
Now, you might have noticed in that video there, she said specifically that she bought a necklace. But also, the text above her head on the video says a physical gift from a dragon. So surely this video can't be her saying that she bought herself a necklace, but actually that necklace was a gift from a dragon. Surely she won't expect us to swallow that.
And I was looking for a present for a friend of mine. It was going to be her birthday the day I got back. And I walked in and they had this necklace with this stone on it, with this crystal on it. And I thought, ooh, that might be nice. And as I went to buy it, I heard, no, that's a gift for you, from me, from my dragon.
That's exactly what she's saying, isn't it?
And a lot of times I've had dragons give gifts to people that are symbolic in visualizations, but never an actual gift. So I don't even really know what he meant. Maybe he helped create it. Maybe he helped it make its way to that store so that I could find it.
Well, he certainly didn't buy it for you, did he? Anyway, that is about as much that I can tolerate sitting editing this video on a Sunday morning. There are so many unused clips here that I could have used, and I think I'll drop some of those out as members videos as the week goes on. But for now, again, if you have learned anything from this video, what the hell is wrong with you?